Good morning, Namaskar. This is Engineer Suraj Singh speaking from Bharat, India on this day, August 10, 2023, Thursday. I'm glad to be back on YouTube once again. Due to some reason, I wanted to keep in touch on YouTube also, in addition to Facebook live videos. Because problem is in on YouTube, it is not possible to share documents, or you can say to share a screen with some information. If I have to give my talks on YouTube, I have to be present only with my face, and no reference can be given for direct live of documents. I want to use documents to show to people, but on YouTube it's not a convenient act. It's not possible to my understanding, because I'm not paying anything to YouTube, but Facebook allows me that. And that is only a reason that I use Facebook whenever I make videos. But this time I think that because YouTube also should be used, and that's only reason. Now purpose of today's talk is very simple, which everybody shall agree with. It is regarding quality. Quality. Quality, which is responsible for value of product, use of product, durability of product, and what should product be, how, to what degree it is useful to consumer, because consumer ultimately makes payment for that product. If that product doesn't give return, then there is no meaning of buying a product. I'm talking of products all over this world. I cannot say today that our country, from where I belong to, that is Bharat, India, is a country only where quality is not to an extent, but there are so many other countries also where quality is not up to that standard which should be. Therefore, I generalize this title construction quality or quality in construction. Based on my experience, based on experience in other countries, say GCC countries or Gulf countries, Arab countries, Libya, Iraq, Abu Dhabi. Likewise, I have experience in construction and designs, or you can say on higher side, I have experience on construction. And I have seen quality in those days when I used to work, say, in 1981, 1982, or say up to 1985, then up to 1989, and likewise in 2011. And means I have experienced good control of quality, though there were no computers in those days, you can say 1981, 1982, or even 1985. Computers started in those days just like you can say very simply DOS based. But quality was human based. All programs were human based. All acts were human based generally. And even in drawings, you can say, or when we used to work, we had to work manually, which was really good for us, I can say. We Everybody used to be very active. Quality systems formally did not exist, but quality existed, or you can say quality control existed. Quality control is more important for product than quality system. Quality system is something defined in a way that what we should do, what should be whole procedure from initiation of product to delivery of product. But quality control is a very specific part in that. So I'm not going to say about quality control now in this talk, but I'm just saying what is quality, what is creating, and it's not only I'm not only talking about construction quality, I'm talking about products quality. If we say we hold a system, the system works very well, quality system, we have got certification, we have got this and we have got that, we conduct audits and we maintain system we do, and now so many programs are also available. But ultimately, what is target? What we should think of? We should think of quality. We don't have that, unfortunately. Majority of products you buy, I'm not saying all products, to some extent you may say there may be good products as well. I can't deny that fact. But in general, what consumer expects, it doesn't work. And that is my personal experience as well. And that experience is not only of a product manufactured in my country, but also those products which are imported from other countries. And companies like, top class companies, you can say even HP or computers, and many many more, Microtech for example. So there's so many companies products of which I have experience. And in past these were used to be very strong, very durable, very qualitative. But now in this time, I can't say that. I experienced very badly about quality of the products. And that's the only reason that I'm very much serious. To an extent quality is concerned, quality is a very significant part of life. We cannot throw it away, because quality means, first of all, we have to concern quality of individual performance, quality of individual act, quality of working, quality of planning, quality of programming, quality of product manufacturing, quality of construction, and whatever else stages come in. We have to be very serious about them, or do we? The question is that. I'm asking a question to myself, and same question is being asked by everyone. Where is quality? By profession, I am an engineer, and there are millions of engineers around the world. There are millions of engineers working in construction sector, in manufacturing sector, in all other sectors. You can say there is no count all over the world. In some countries, quality is good. In some countries, quality is better than good. In some countries, quality is not acceptable. The majority of cases, because of human involvement, because of carelessness, because of ignorance, because of non-update of knowledge, and because of ultimately statement is non-commitment. Commitment. See, will is one part, desire is another part, force is another part, and also commitment is the most important part. If I commit something, I have to do it. If I don't do it, this means I lie to myself. I lie to my own. I say I would do it, but if I don't do it, in that case, I cannot call myself professional. I have to be control myself. I have to control myself to an extent time is concerned, to an extent quality is concerned, to an extent, if possible, cost is concerned, and also many other factors. It's not for purpose of making money only, it's for purpose of making this world better. How to do service to this world to an extent quality is concerned. Quality is not one criteria, it's work of team. This means, first of all, individuals should have quality, which every individual does not have. Every individual, I think professional individuals like engineers, medicos, particularly these two, I would say, they should work according to standards, according to quality, according to standard of performance, according to requisition of performance, according to demand of time, according to demand of act, and you can say whatever else, because little ignorance may lead to deterioration of expected quality in advance. I'm not saying deterioration of work product. Determination, you can say deterioration of your plan, deterioration of what you want to do. Everybody wants good quality, but one has to do it by self initiative, by proactive leadership, because a leadership role is very significant. Without leadership, nothing can be done. And leadership doesn't mean command only. First of all, you have to command yourself. I have to command myself. If I am not able to command myself, I would say no, it's not done. Let me check my battery percentage, please. So I have to put it on because it's 75% already, and on the internet it is required. In addition to that one, sorry, gentlemen, just disturbed by. I put on battery now. So, my dear friends, why I constrain myself because of this? I constrain myself because I have been very serious on this talk, on this issue, and it has been for many, many months and years that I have been talking, I'm writing, I'm speaking about requirement of quality which cannot be condemned by everybody. Quality, cost, time, and many other factors are required. We have to consider in our management, in our organization. I use both terminological terms like management and organization because I cannot depend only on management. I have to organize also. Organization is very singular part of life. If we can't organize, we can't control. Because what we have to control depends upon what we have to organize. Same way, management. Management is something, it's not directly applicable because it's human agement, you can say. Organization is very significant. If we can't organize, we cannot plan. And if we plan, we have to organize. And we have to organize means we have to do it. And we have to formalize it, we have to streamline it, we have to define it, we have to train people accordingly. And you make all these are parts of planning, parts of system of quality, and generally we say plan, do, check, and act, which is very common. Everybody knows it. I'm not speaking something very differently. We have to plan something, we have to do something, we have to check what we have done, and we have to act on what mistakes, or we have to move forward. And that is really very significant part of our, you can say, working. Working is not just working. Working should be in a way that it is useful, and that's where professionalism applies. If I say I'm professional and my result is not useful to society or to work, in that case, my attempts go away. It's no use if I say I've done it, but this doesn't perform to expectations or to specifications or to performance. In that case, there is no meaning of my work. I may claim I'm a good finish. I may make product very attractive. Package of product delivery is also very good, but product does not work. And you might have experienced that in your life by buying something or by using some article, some product, and it doesn't work in a way it was claimed to work. That's very important point we have to understand. How does it happen? Why does it not happen? I'm going to make this very small video. Just for, you can consider this video as introductory video for quality in construction, and that particularly on YouTube, because in this I cannot show you any reference documents. I did not take any print out of those documents. I don't want to waste unnecessary printing. So I would speak only, and you can view my videos on Facebook also. There are many hundred videos on Facebook, and you can watch them. And I'll give some references also, but these are not enough, and I'll give more references. In fact, I'll put all references in coming time. If I want to stay here for a couple of weeks on YouTube, because I cannot continue more than that. Reason being that I can't share documents on YouTube, and my importance is that my face is not important, my eyes are not important, but my brain is important, my work is important, and that can be displayed on only by screen share. And you can use my videos. There's some problem on Facebook because of some, there's some restriction on my Facebook live videos for a couple of weeks. So I thought, okay, why not? Why they don't listen? There was some reason, I don't know. I post many news, and there was some one news which had some problems, so they they restricted my site. No problem. Okay, I want to talk to people. I want to talk to whatever way. So I'm talking to my dear friends. It's nothing new. Quality in construction is a difficult requirement, but must requirement. And particularly to those people, I would say it's not easy because in construction, projects take many weeks, many months, many years, and you have to maintain quality of working, quality of site acts, quality of designs, quality of inspections. You can say quality itself, quality of planning, quality of project controls, quality of work controls, quality of there's so many materials required, there's so many machines are required, There are so many people are required, workers are required, so many staff are required. All these must have quality, but can you expect that everybody would have quality? You may interview them very well, you may get them, but ultimately work requires quality. It doesn't base on what interview was conducted. It doesn't base on what your education was. It depends on what your commitment is, what my commitment is, how I can think, how I can write, how I can understand instructions, or how much caliber instructions I can pass on to others for working. Are these instructions communicable? Do they understand what I say? Or do they work according to what I expect? Or I have to train them from time to time? In so many issues are there, and this is also a fact that one person cannot do all this. Engineering is very voluminous profession, particularly civil engineering, so mine was so wide profession so wide in designs, in planning, in quantities, in site working, in tendering, and then also, or you can say, there are so many fields in civil engineering itself, so many fields, so many specializations, which cannot depend only on university degrees. I consider working on site, handling projects, doing projects, itself amount to additional virtual degrees in field. And we have to consider that every day is a teaching day, every day is a learning day. Every hour is important for professional, every minute is important for professionals. We cannot deny this fact, and if I deny this fact, I do not do justice to myself, and that is really very important point. We have to be, you can say, very significant, very inclined to be on this. I have chosen this topic, quality in construction, because I have seen construction quality is not achieved, and people do not even think to achieve this, even on major mega projects. Because what you see, you do. That's life. What I see, I do. If I see bad quality accepted, I will do bad quality. If I see good quality accepted, I use quality. But being professional, I cannot rely on that. I can say this for those who are not well educated in profession, who are not well educated in term, you can say formal quality, or you can say even engineers are not well knowledgeable about quality, about practicality, about correspondences, about communications, about how to write, how to analyze. So these are all part of profession. Analysis of structure we can do theory of structures, but analysis of what we do, that is more important than analysis of theories based on theories. Theory can be learned from books, but work cannot be learned from books. No university teacher can teach you what work is. You have to become your own teacher. You have to become your own monitor, your own mentor. You have to learn from those who know job, and that is really significant part. So I would suggest everybody not to just put yourself on one point. We have to represent many points at one time. We should have patience, we should have energy, we should have inclination to learn, we should have inclination to teach, we must have inclination to coordinate, to analyze, to do further coordination, so that no error or minimum error should go into job, which can be rectified later, which can be remedied. And that's really important point. You have to be very serious about this. If you're not serious, you cannot do anything. Therefore, quality is very long talk aspect. It's not, it cannot be taught, it cannot be considered, it cannot be deliberated, it cannot be debated just in one small field. It is something to do, and that's why I'm requesting you to go to my Facebook page and check my videos if you can. Of course, maybe they are very boring, very time consuming. But when you have to learn something, you have to accept all this, and that's really very significant point. I will be back with you after some time. I just tried to give my wordings to you. I may do this for a couple of weeks for you, maybe in daytime or morning time. And I will not give very long videos here. I'll just speak of something which can be made useful. Otherwise, no. So I'll take your leave now. Thank you very much. And I'll stream.